This is Allison. Say hi.
Hi.
She's my daughter, and she's going to help me out with my bookshelf tour today. So in the first cube, we have got the Harry Potter series 1 through 7. We are quite obsessed with Harry Potter. We've seen all the movies, and I've read all the books several times, and she's started the series. And then we have Tales of Beedle and the Bard, children's tales books that you actually hear about in Harry Potter 7. Next is just my cookbooks. I have my crock pot, and then the Campbell's Soup 4-ingredient cookbook, and then I have got the bread machine cookbook, which we love fresh bread, and what else?
And it's fun to watch in the bread maker.
And then I have my Twilight cube. I've got Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn. And then we have the Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. Okay, and then I have the illustrated version, Volume 1. Okay, and then I have the official illustrated guide. And then I have the special edition Twilight up on the top there. I also have the Twilight journals. It's right there. Alright, and then down here is another Twilight cube.
This is all magazines and little...
And then the top 3 is the illustrated, the complete illustrated movie companions for Twilight, New Moon, and Eclipse. And then I'm pretty obsessed with Twilight. I'm not as bad as I used to be. Like, I don't buy all the magazines anymore. But, yeah, we're still obsessed with Twilight.
We're obsessed with Harry Potter than Twilight.
Yeah, because that was the most recent movie that came out. Alright, little cube in my bookshelf is all just random books. I have got Easily Amused by Karen McQuestion, and that's one of my favorite books by her, as well as Favorite, which is my all-time favorite book by Karen McQuestion.
It sounds like a good book, so I'm going to read it pretty soon. And it's pretty short, too.
Okay, and then we also have, I have Anne Rice, The Witching Tower, which I have not read yet because if you open it up, the printing is minuscule. So I think I'm going to have to read this on my Kindle just so it's not so overwhelming. And then I have Dan Brown's Angel and Demons, which I have not read yet.
Kind of tight in this shelf.
And then I have Wicked, which I have not read yet.
I don't think I'm going to read that one.
It's supposed to be like The Wizard of Oz, I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand, but I wanted it, so I bought it, but I haven't read it yet, and it's been like 2 years now. I have all 3 of the Peaceful Warrior series, which is here, but I don't know where the first one is right now, but you really need to read that if you haven't read that yet. It's by Dan Millman. And then I have Jody Pecos, The 10th Circle. This is one of my all-time favorite books by her. I thought that it was amazing. And then I have Perfect Match, which was also a very good book. And then Mercy, which for some reason I just couldn't get through. And then I have The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which I have not read yet, but I like the movie mostly because of Alexis Bledel, which is one of my favorite actresses.
And then these are books that she wrote. Tamper Leah.
By me.
Tamper Leah. Unjust. Alone. Tamper Leah. Again. Hardcover.
That's the hardcover that they misprinted?
Yes, and Alone hardcover.
That they misprinted as well.
Yeah. Sure.
And then that top book is actually a binding of 3 different books by Elizabeth Chandler, which is Kissed by an Angel, Power of Love, and Soulmates, which I really didn't like that book at all. I got just a a bookcase of random notebooks and journals and things. A lot of these are empty. And then I have, this one has all of my ideas for my upcoming books. Yeah, so that's what that is. And then this is Allie's cube in her books, in our bookshelf, which she can tell you what's in there.
I have a ton of books. Justin Bieber, of course. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, I have that on Kindle too, which I'm reading. Oh, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a very good book. I love that one. The Adventures in Wonderland, I have not read, but it does sound good. Goosebumps, I've read that one. Why I'm Afraid of Bees. Dork Diaries. I really like this too. I've been trying to beg her for Dork Diaries for a very long time, and then finally she got it. Daisy, Buttercup, and Weed is very, very, very cute. Bad Kitty versus Uncle Murray.
You don't have to pull it out.
This is a pet shop coloring book. Kitty Kazoo Switcheroo. Hannah Montana Keeping Secrets. iCarly. And then Jake Drew, Know It All. I have not read that one, but it seems like a good book. Lily's Ghosts still sounds like a good book, but have not read. 100 Cupboards. I've read some of it, but not all of it. iCarly again. Muggy Maggie. The Sisterhood Club.
Babysitter's Club.
Babysitter's Club. Classroom at the End of the Hall. Different tales and stuff. Apple Island and the Truth About Teachers. Good book. And Saving Shiloh. Only read a very little bit of that. Double Fudge. I have not read. Same with Super Fudge. And Tales of Fourth Grade, nothing. These are all, this is, series. The Big Deal is a good book, too.
These are just random books of hers that are like,
coloring books or two big books to go in here.
Including Garfield.
Garfield.
Which she is obsessed with.
Yes, I am obsessed with Garfield. I've even traced the Garfield, which I don't know where it is. So.
And then over here, this is my bin of loose leaf paper. You can see that I have a ton of fluorescent colored paper, and there are also my note cards and things, and my telephone book. And then next to the bookcase, we have two really large photo albums, one for Allie and one for me. So that is our book tour. I'm sorry if this is choppy, but I had a lot of editing to do. That kind of happens when you have a 9-year-old helping you out. But thank you, Allie, for helping me.
You're very welcome.
And say bye.
Bye.